Create Studios Pod in the building with Shekinah Keys, man. Long time artist I've been knowing on the wild, bro. Like, I'm glad that you have her on the podcast today. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Seen you going crazy on the ground. I know you're building back up the account. I seen that too.
Yeah.
We were talking about that off air, actually, which I think is wild because I have nightmares about that. Like, because I've only had like 9,000 followers, but it took me like since the birth of Instagram,
no, for real.
to get that. You know, so like, and I feel like you could get it back, but I just know that was like, but that's just, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but she was telling me how the guy, the dude actually reached out to you. How did that happen? Like, so he hacks your account and then he reaches through to you on the same account, or did he like email you from another account?
All right, so look. Break it down real quick. I was on Thanksgiving, me and my family, we started homeless. So I was promoting like this flyer where people could either donate their time to come help serve, some food, cans, clothes, whatever they wanted to. So it coincidentally looked like I was trying to like scam people out of something because I got hacked the day of we was doing that. Like I posted the flyer, very next day I'm at work like, what's going on? Like I can't use my page, and it logged me out. I'm like, what just happened? And I didn't know what was going on for real. So people was like texting me, DMing me on Twitter, like, you got hacked? I'm like, I guess so. Report it, like, cause I don't know what's going on. Right. I just can't get in there. Right. So I'm trying everything to. They got this way to, you could like, at some people so they can verify. So I was trying to like send that notification off to like some of my friends. I'm like, hey, just accept that real quick so I can get my page back. Wasn't nobody responding. But long story short, yeah. So
no, I mean we got time.
He hit me on. I have this artist promotion page with my brother. It's called Rap House Media. I hit my page off that page. Like basically like, you know, like, hey, like what's going on? Like can I, is there any way we can, you know, work this out? Like I'm like who are you? Like, why do you like, why you, because why would you do that to me? Because why would you do that to me? My thing is like, I wasn't like, I ain't nobody. Like, why would you, like, I ain't got that. I mean, I am, but at the time, like, bro, all this time, I ain't never had, I didn't seen people get hacked, but I'm like, y'all got like, you know, I had over 5,000, but I'm like, it's people that got like, that's verified accounts that I see get hacked. I'm not seeing nobody like, on the same level as me, so I'm like, I didn't know that was possible for me to get hacked. Oh yeah, that's fine. So yeah. I was thrown off. I hit him trying to get the page back, and he basically was trying to sell it back to me for like $40 on Bitcoin. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not giving that to you. You got it, dude.
And were you for sure knowing it was him, or like?
Yeah, because he called me.
Okay, he called you saying I hacked your account, and it was hacked.
Yes.
Okay.
He's like, I bought it from somebody for however much. He's like, I'll sell it back to you for $40. On Bitcoin. I'm like, yeah, I ain't giving you money for that, bro. I built that page.
That's ballsy as hell.
Yeah, I'm like, I built that page. No.
I would have said,
because I feel like if I would have gave it to him, he would have kept asking. He wouldn't finna give me that.
Because you got to go in and change your password, right? And that probably wouldn't have done it, right? Like,
no. I'm like, you wasn't finna give me that, bro. It's all right. You got it. You got it. People was really getting scammed, though. Some people were sending money on there, and I thought that was stupid.
Because
I ain't never asked nobody for a dime.
But he was asking people for money.
Yes.
Okay.
But it was the whole get down. It was the whole like Bitcoin picture. It was pictures of mansions and cars, and everybody talking about some congratulations. When I finally like seen like the comments, because the page was still up for a while, so I'm looking at the comments. It's people that really know me for talking about congratulations. Y'all are dumb.
Damn, but then you know.
No, y'all are dumb. Y'all are dumb. Y'all know I got this page for music. All of a sudden, I'm posting the mansion. I'm still in the Bay.
Right.
Where I get that from? Where I get a Rolls Royce from?
Did he post just the mansion, or did he AI post you in the mansion?
No, it was literally just a picture of a house.
Oh my god.
And a picture of a car.
Oh my god.
So, I did this to get this, and y'all really sending that page money. That's very stupid. I ain't never asked somebody for a dime. Why would you?
So don't switch up. When people switch up their account, don't send them money.
Don't send no money. Especially not me. I never ask any of y'all for a penny.
Oh my god!
Like that's stupid.
But what was your feeling when it happened? Because I know me, I
was bothered. I was hot because all the time and energy I put into that page, I was treating it like it was a job while working a job. I'm on my lunch break, on whatever thing, just constantly posting this, reposting this video. Like, it was draining, actually. So I began to feel like some type of relief. Like, all right, I'll get another one. And once I kind of wrapped my head around me just making another one, I just was cool. I didn't make another page for like a cool month or two.
Right.
I was fine. I was like, I ain't got to be on there. I ain't got to see nothing. And eventually it just kind of, I was cool. Even when I made a new page, I only followed like about, it wasn't even 20 people, but it was only people I wanted to see. Like, I ain't just follow everybody. No. Like, all my friends or nothing. I followed up like some engineers, some of my favorite artists that I still like. I just all I wanted to see on my timeline, because really it was flooded with a whole bunch of nonsense with the old account. I follow people from all different types of walks of life. Pimps, hoes, tricks, like baby mamas, baby daddies. So I'm seeing a whole bunch of nonsense on my timeline every single day. That's a lot. On top of me just being on here just for my music, seeing everybody post their business and all this, it's like, that was draining. It was. So all I wanted to see was stuff that pertains to what I had going on. So I was following a bunch of different like artists and like island reggae, hip hop, rappers, singers, and that's all I wanted to see. So if I went on there, all that was like motivation for me to get back to it, because that's all I'm looking at. On versus looking account. At drama, yeah, on the new one. Account.
Okay,
yeah.
Did you have like a period of time where you weren't on social media for that time?
Yeah, I wasn't on Instagram. I didn't make a page for like almost 2 months.
So so you made the account after 2 months, and then you started. Yeah. Okay, so what was those 2 months like? When you didn't have the account, were you mentally healthier from not? Because I feel like when I don't check Instagram for a day, I'm like, oh wow, I actually feel better.
Yeah, I was cool. I felt like I had more time to like. I wasn't worried about it, and the fact that I could no longer get the account, it was no pressure to like try to get it back or like tap in with people like, oh, this is like, I just was like, you can report it, and I'm chilling. I was just focused on like other tasks. I was I was still recording music, but I didn't feel like the need or the pressure to like put it out, because when people seen what was going on, if you knew, you knew. If you really like paid attention, you know I got hacked, and I told people too. They was reaching out to me, so yeah, I was just chilling. I'm like, I'll be back. Like, plenty of people take breaks.
Plenty of people do. Yeah, plenty of people too without their account getting hacked.
Yeah, they purposely shut it off.
Yeah,
I'm like, I never got the chance to do that. I was just on there.
But you didn't have your I'm gonna delete my shit moment. Like,
no, I was forced to do it, but I feel like at the same time, I took it like I said, like, for me, I built that page. I'll make another one, and on top of that, I feel like God took it away from me, because I needed to focus on other things. Facts. And like, because now my message is completely different. Like, that's not even on the same type of time. I don't think that my music was bad, or like my message was like
my music was great.
Bad either. Like, not at all. But
it's changed a little bit.
Yeah, and because I feel like all my friends, they know me as like the one that go to church. I am the church friend. I am the one someone comes to, like, to either any conversation we have, I'm going to bring up a scripture, because that's all I know. That's all I got. That's dope. That's all I live off of. My faith is everything. So, I talk about it everywhere else except for my music. So, like, I reference God. I didn't talk about him like before, but not in this capacity. So I feel like,
yeah, you heavily mentioned it in the song you were showcasing before, which I felt like I didn't really hear it before. I don't have like the strongest memory toward it, but like I was like, okay, because it seemed more like just, and it wasn't violent. Like, I don't feel like your music was that. It was like, it was just proud, little, you know, just that attitude, but like not bad attitude, just attitude. You know,
the message was cool. It wasn't like vulgar, but I could have been more intentional, because I've always thought like, you know, what I say and the vibration I put out with my music, that matters a lot. And it was never like I said, it was never nothing bad. But I just feel like I could be a little more encouraging. I could be a little more uplifting, or I could, like, you know, motivate somebody further than like just trying to turn up or just have some fun.
And like, God does take it away from you.
Absolutely.
Before he presents something big.
Yeah. It's okay. I ain't even mad at it, because now what I got going on, it's literally like I never left. Yeah. So it's cool. I ain't even worried about it.
You need to go through that. Like, so there was an unfortunate incident that happened when I had Treetop Studios over there in Hayward at the other spot. and there was a big like shooting, and so it was actually Hayward's biggest shootout ever.
Jesus.
Yeah, they ran out of markers. Like, it was bad. But like, I was like, man, this is bad.
That's bad. I ain't gonna lie. Like, hello.
Bad. I'm like, I'm not even in a gang. Like, I don't have like enemies, and I'm a part of it. And so I kept thinking like, no, like, something's good if I just keep my heart good and keep working.
You can't get discouraged.
And I got a bigger, better building out of it, which I would have been perfectly fine being in that building. Man. Yeah, I would just, but
one door closed for another one to open. It's all right.
And you have to put in the hard work in order for that karma to pay out.
Exactly.
I feel like. And that's what I see with you, and I seen the mic drop, and I'm like, okay, this must be a new page. There was like a talk about we talked before. And I'm like, okay, sound like we did talk. I didn't see it. I'm like, okay, she got her account hacked. And then,
absolutely.
and then I seen your numbers, and I'm like, I know she had more than that. She's not a newbie.
No, I'm not at all. I've been doing this for almost 10 years.
We have a lot of the same references of people of network. When I would go to your account, I remember there would be a lot of like saying people like, I know we both know DJ Igor and all that.
Yeah.
And just.
He still be playing one of my early songs. I seen him at Lake Fest, and he was like, "I still play Love You Mary." I'm like, "Are you serious?"
I love Igor.
I ain't gonna lie. Let me send you some more music because you ain't gotta keep playing that one.
He's a good song. He's
dope though.
When I think of Igor, it's like he should be famous. He should be viral.
No, absolutely.
Like people that have that much love for the. Cause I was just having this.
He's so positive.
Very positive.
He's very positive. Shout out to you.
Very positive, bro. I when I was an artist, I used to go to those open mics back in the day because they would be in the cuts of Oakland. I'm like, oh, this is some 8 Mile shit. Like it's not even at a real venue. It's like some kind of like off tucked like venue. And I remember people were telling me like, yeah, this is where Jay Stalin started out from. And I'm like, what?
One of my first shows in Richmond. I was so juiced to perform in my city too. He had put on, and I was like, I mean, you couldn't tell me nothing. I think that was my birthday weekend. Like it just so happened to be around that time. I was fired up. Like that was cool.
Did he put you on a show?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He really be looking out for artists. And I was telling this to my comedian friend, like, because he was worried about blowing up. Where I'm like, there's people like Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, who I could see like an Igor Beats. These people would still be doing comedy had they never blown up. They would still, because they have this love for it. So I felt like the music community or the comedy community, there's certain like deities or gods, I don't know, but like they reward people who really have a passion for it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's some people who got rewarded that are really good and that did deserve it because they have this huge passion for it. So
absolutely.
It's good. So going back to God, because I felt like I had a renewed relationship recently, and it's good to know that you're actually presenting more, which makes sense. Like you said, your account got deleted. You did the mic drop song. God is more prevalent in the songs that you're showing me.
He basically rebranded me.
Thank you.
Yeah, like instead of me like making that choice, I was forced into a rebrand, and it's fine. But like, okay,
speak on that. Speak on that. Yeah, like what? So what is that like? Like, do you feel it needs to be more conscious, or do you feel like you have to, or you want to, or like?
I was struggling at first because I felt like, for those that know the story, like Jonah and the Whale, I felt like I was running. Like I didn't want to be the one to put out the message. I didn't want to like why me? Like anybody gonna want to hear that? Like I just want to make the music I was making. Like just give me my page back so I could do that. No, like I wasn't gonna be allowed to do that. And I feel like he put a lot of, cause there's a lot of like Christian rap going on right now. Miles Minnick, he's my pastor. That's funny.
I've been following his journey for the longest. Very proud of it. He mixes the Bay dance influence with religion.
It's a lot of people
that are doing that now.
DKG, he I forgot where he from, but
DKG.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you later.
Yeah,
but it's a couple songs that I was just like seeing, like Mikey So. I think it's Mikey So Christian. I think that's his Instagram name. But there's a lot of music I've been seeing lately, or before I even like decided to really like roll this song out, that I was being shown a lot of more like Christian rap or gospel rap where it was like the beats were still very much like not necessarily Bay Area, but like I could still do that and just the message on it could be what it be. So I was like, okay, like that I could do that. Cause I'm like, I'm not no Mary. I'm not finna sit up here and do no like Kirk Frank. I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, God, you gonna have to make it comfortable. Like I understand I'm in my comfort zone. You trying to put me in a different space, but you gotta still let me be me, like respectfully.
I think
if you don't mind, like
no, as a fan, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see people trying to do what they feel.
Yeah,
like
I'm like,
You know what I mean?
Let me do me.
That's why I feel like Miles does so well, because he's doing the dance stuff, but it's like in God form. He's just using God terminology with that stuff. And I heard him catch hella slack for that from people. Like, that's not real God music. Like,
yeah, like, come on. What's real?
Like, bro, like, it got me more into it. It got me more, like,
and that's the point. That's what I feel like God, like, is having me do it. Because I already had the following. I already have an audience. Like, even though me starting the page over, people still know who I am. Like, I go to shows and still get recognized. So it's like, why not me? Why not me be the reason or be the voice to do that? Because, like I said, I already have my friends and, like, people come and talk to me. They already get that from me with regular conversation. Why not put that out for everybody else to hear? So I feel honored, if anything, to be able to do it. Because ain't nobody in my city was really, like, doing both anyway, singing and rapping. So the fact that I didn't add it, like, a gospel aspect to it as well, I feel like it's really, I'm still in my own lane. Yeah. Regardless of what I got going on. So
I would love to see more one take content around it, you know, because I don't really even feel like music videos are kind of somewhat necessary. I felt like I totally don't feel like they're necessary right now. And I just shot one for a homie, and I told him, like, you know, you're probably better off just paying me just to do just the one takes, man. We can do like 4 or 5 a minute. Yeah, especially you, because you were on that cusp. You know, a lot of artists I know in you, like 5K, 6K, blew up, and they were right there. And it's like, you got to have a blend of the community respect, which you did. We had a lot of the similar people that we know, and that whole 10K. I don't even like. Whatever, dude. Like that's like someone putting you on, or that's just having certain views there, or getting off from a certain viral moment and just keeping it. But I just felt like you were on that cusp. But what I seen you doing now, I'm like, you just need to have more one take content. Okay. Just content, just for the gram, just someone with a camera, no edits, just a verse here and there, and you got to be real choice with your locations. So if you're doing it in front of the church, or a wedding, or whatever, that's where, like, I felt like the creativity can come into play, like where you're doing, because you don't want to be cliche and just do it in front of an empty church, right? But like, you want to do it where kind of something means something, or you're representing your city. You're from Antioch, correct?
I'm from Richmond. I live in Antioch.
You live in Antioch, okay. So, and Richmond's just such a hot spot for freaking talent. It's fucking nuts.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely nuts. And I don't mean to throw shit, but Vallejo, Richmond, it's just ridiculous. Like,
Oakland.
Without being said, though, Oakland,
I'm just saying, like, for me, like,
Frisco,
hey,
off top.
I could name a whole, man.
Dude, Oakland, Frisco off top. But I'm saying, like,
Richmond alone really got so much talent. Saying, we just super divided.
Bro,
I don't really think it's like, I don't politic. So
right.
I don't know how, like, I don't know the ins and outs and, like, why this is that. I know a little bit, but not too much, because that ain't my business. But I've just always felt like, bro, like, it's not that serious. Like, is it really? Because
no, it's not.
If we really all came together, we would be so much more powerful as a city if we could just let all that go. Like, I really don't get it at this point. Either.
I think the competition makes y'all better, just what I've seen.
Yeah.
You know, and I see that with people that are really good, they get competitive. Because, like, and I'm not dissing San Jose, but there's hardly any talent that comes out of San Jose.
Actually.
And it's so big. You know, there's so many people that live there.
No, seriously, I had a show out there, and that was crazy.
The vibes.
That show, the crowd, it was girls hopping up on stage with me, and I was like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was looking at security, I'm like, yeah.
That's San Jose people, too,
Get them off here. That's cool, but I don't want nobody twerking on my stage while I'm get off. Yeah. That was dope, though. But I was just like, oh, y'all fired up out here.
The energy out there is great.
Crazy.
But they don't have a lot of talent that just comes out. Compared to Richmond,
I know a few,
but no.
Absolutely not.
And even Stockton's coming out with, like, hella talent. And it was on
I know more people that's coming out of EPA than San Jose. And that's more like island reggae, but
way more concentrated.
Way more.
Too. Yeah, way smaller. And EPA is like kind of crazy because it's out there in the middle of the peninsula.
Literally.
Yeah, like.
But versus San Jose, in my opinion, they doing more. They got more traction than them.
Yeah, even Menlo Park, lightweight, very lightweight, because people claim Menlo Park, East Menlo.
I don't know where that is. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never even heard of that. I ain't gonna lie.
I get a lot of EPA rappers in here, so they tell me. So I just felt, I would like to see more content from you in that form because you would blow. It would go
okay.
Well. Do you know about trials?
Mm-mm.
See, that's the best way to get your account back. I just had a comedian friend who I've known for a while now, and I'm gonna say he didn't really have any kind of Instagram motion or traction. And I heard other artists, content creators come at me, "Oh, you got to try trials." And so this guy, I'm just telling you this story. This guy had literally no following, and then I see him on the gram all of a sudden, and he's at 10K from 800 followers within like a month. And the reason why is because of trials. And if you know what a trial is, like you can post content. When you post content, right before you post it, there's a thing on there that says trials. And if you click on that and then press post, it'll only show it to non-followers. Right? So if you can figure out some type of form of content that's just different, and you can literally try all types of forms of content, see what just hits. Because all he's doing is taking morning walks, putting the camera literally this close to his face, and talking like, not crazy shit, but like, oh man, Hayward girls are so much finer than East Bay girls. And then that's his shtick. And the traction just goes, and he tells me some videos don't hit and some does. So yours could literally be that you doing a PSA like, hey, man, let me tell you about God. Seeing which trials hit. This is why it does work in rap, and this is why I don't. Or you could just do like funny content or skits, but if you post it on trials, it's a great way to get non-followers to your page that don't already follow you. So just some advice, because you could be at like 10K in a month if like you did it right.
I just started being more consistent on TikTok.
That's tough.
Yeah,
I can't get it.
It's cool though. Like I feel like now that like I'm learning. I just didn't feel like learning a whole nother app. That's why I had one, but I was just really watching. I wasn't posting on there because I'm like, I don't really feel like figuring out a whole nother system.
It is a whole
and it's like,
system.
It's not the same.
No, it's completely different.
It's not. But it's like, I feel like for me so far, I mean, granted, like we talked about me doing a podcast before. I feel like I can be on social media like in that way.
Absolutely.
I'm just not like purposely funny. I'm just cool. Like I just be chilling, and I might say something that's funny or I might not, but like I'm not that kind of. I felt like it was surrounded by like content where like people was like coming up with stuff. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that.
Tough.
I'm good. So I just been like posting the same kind of stuff I've been posting on my Instagram. I've been posting on there. Like it been a few times where like I was just somewhere like bored and just kind of like was just talking on there, and even that like alone was still getting like attention. Like I feel like so far I've only been on there for like about like a month, and I'm doing pretty good on there. So I'm like, I'm all right. I get it. I could have been did that, but I ain't feel like it. Especially after my Instagram got hacked. I'm like, yeah, I'm not about to go to another app. I'm cool.
That would have been a good excuse to start TikTok after your Instagram. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've always had one, but I just wasn't posting on there because I didn't feel like figuring out how to maneuver through another app. I was cool. I'm like, all that time I just spent on Instagram, I'm not doing that with this app. I'm cool. Like, I'm good.
TikTok's a whole other animal. Like, I noticed something that goes like crazy is how everyone's on live, but there's like 8 boxes on there. So they're doing the dating thing on there. Like, it'll be like one guy and then 7 girls. And the guy will come
It's crazy.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh, this wild. And then the shopping on there is way different.
Yeah.
Like people go on live and then they sell stuff like, because it's something that I watch and I'm not even into Pokemon cards like at all.
Yeah, that's heavy right now.
But like, yeah, I'll go on there on the TikTok and they're selling cards live. Like someone's gambling for a pack. So this guy will just open up 5 packs. He'll pay for his fee, and then he'll just give you the best cards out of those 5. And I don't, like I said, I don't know anything about Pokemon, but I watch it because they're hella into it. And
no,
I'm
for
like,
real.
Okay, I kind of dig people that are hella into shit. And I'm just gonna watch just to see, like, because they're nerdy, like, oh, Shakru Razam card, whoa! And I'm just like, you are such a dork. But I'm like, I love it. I'm like, oh, that's lit. Like, they're hella into it, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I just got a notification the other day that, like, said I could go live on TikTok now. So I'm like, okay, cool.
You should experiment with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what's up. Cause I used to I ain't gonna lie, when I had my page, I feel like that's where a lot of my followers were coming from. Cause I used to be on live just talking. That was my if I couldn't post, I'm on live. But I wasn't just on there talking. I was I started a little series called Excuse My Language, where I was just one day I was on live, just really just kind of freely talking. But I started people started asking me questions, and I got into a whole tangent or whatever. So, and a lot of it was, I was really dropping gems on there, because some people was using, I had a lot of people contacting me to use my clips on the beginning of their songs, the intro to their project. So it was cool. And I was hosting talent shows. I'd have some of my friends, was produced by Mitchell. That's how I met him. He hopped on one of my lives and was judging with me, people coming on just rapping and singing. So it was cool.
That's smart, because that's where all the views are at right now. I know,
because they followers was for me, they coming on the page, so they trying to follow me. That's how I was really getting my traction off live, for real. So,
and live hops in the first story thing when you go. It goes automatically. First.
So that was cool.
Yeah,
but
so it's smart to go.
It's gonna
live.
get there.
You know about Opus Clip?
No.
Yeah, what you should do is record your live, and then throw it in an Opus Clip, because what Opus Clip does, it makes Instagram clips for you. Yeah, so you could literally put your whole Opus Clip on there, throw it in upload to YouTube, throw it into Opus, and Opus will just spit out 20 clips, 10 clips, whatever, and they're all
that's cool,
topicked out. They all have a viral score on them.
Okay.
And it's way less work. And,
you got to show me after.
Yeah, and it just gives you content and stuff like that. So what high school did you go to?
I went to a few. Okay. I went to Berkeley High my freshman and sophomore year, El Cerrito my junior year, and then I graduated from Pitt.
Why'd you move around so much?
I left Richmond and went to Berkeley. That's my freshman and sophomore year. My cousins all, on my dad's side, they all went there, and they all play sports. So that's kind of, I was before music was really a thing, I thought I was going to be a basketball player.
So, were you good?
I was good, but it
wasn't for
that
you.
Wasn't, no. Okay. I liked it, but once my dad seen I liked it, he ruined it for me. I was in summer camps. That I'm bro, I ain't gonna lie, this is not fun anymore. You're ruining it for me.
Wait, why? Because he took it too seriously?
Yeah, the second he seen I had an interest, he's yeah, no, bro.
He should have let you grow with it.
Yeah, because you wasn't that serious when I said I wanted to dance. You ain't take that seriously. Because in my family's eyes, on my dad's side especially, sports was the way out, and that was the only way out. So basketball, football, you gonna do one of the two. That's it. So I was all right, well, basketball it is.
So
I did not have fun
when you went into camps. That just
yeah, no, and I started off. I did track there too. Okay. That was fun.
What'd you do in track?
The 102.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you are fast.
Absolutely. But mind you, with basketball, we getting punished by having to run. So that was my own conditioning for track before I started track.
It is punishment, but it's necessary.
It is. All them suicides.
Yeah, the suicides.
Bro, oh my God. Even think about that, because I ain't even did that in so long. Having to go back and forth.
Wait, just with people too, so you're measuring where you're at, if you're first or you're last, and then like you said, you got to go
And if you
back.
last, everybody got to do a lap. You late to practice, you got to do a lap. You want to talk back? Lap. So running was literally all I was doing. So when it came to track, I was fast. My 100 time was 11.2.
Oh.
200.
In high school?
Absolutely.
That's fast.
Yeah. My 200 time was, I think, 22.
11:20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah.
That's college. You're getting looked at for college scholarships.
Yeah, if I would have took it seriously, who knows where I would have been.
She didn't take it seriously.
Absolutely not. I want to do music. I want to dance. I want to perform. Put me in a theater.
Track's a different beast than basketball, though, because you're yourself.
Yeah.
You're your own team.
Yeah.
With basketball, you're part of a team.
Yeah, that was too much. And the girls, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to get canceled. I don't care. I feel with basketball, it made girls more aggressive and more manly. I'm yeah, I'm cool. I don't want to do that.
Wait a minute. So it made, they weren't manly before, and it made them more manly.
Because it's you dressing like a boy, you wearing basketball shorts, you these loose clothes, sweats all the time,
Interesting.
And I just kind of didn't feel comfortable like that. I remember it was one day I went to school because I used to dress real chill. Like I don't know if you're gonna call it tomboy or whatever, but one day I had put on these joggers. It was like some joggers. I don't know if it was a jacket, my hair. I don't know what it was, but I looked in the mirror and was like, I look too much like a dude. I don't like this. I don't like that. I took that outfit off so fast, and I put a skirt on purpose. I'm like, I can't do it.
Do you feel like they should change up the apparels for women more and make them more feminine, like for the WNBA and all that? Or
I mean, I think so. Like personally, because I remember, like, I looked at a picture of my dad old basketball uniform. Them shorts was high. Them basketball shorts was up here. There was some real coochie cutters. Like man, with some knee high socks. Like be for real.
Yeah, they dress funky in the 70s. I heard from a lot of my female friends that did play sports that a lot of the women are actually like lesbians too.
That's kind of what I was really getting into. Like I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I don't really like this.
Did you get hit on? Like,
absolutely, and I ain't really care for that for real. Like. I'm not. So I'm definitely not
awkward. Like, because you're not in the girls, right? You're in the sport, and
I think women are attractive. Would I date one? No.
Interesting. Are they attractive sexually, or just?
No, I'm like I can acknowledge a woman being beautiful, but like me dating one, no.
Yeah, because I can see a man in his hands. I can see that. Like, okay, you get a girl.
Yeah, like all right.
I'm not like attracted to
but like
you,
to actually really involve myself, I'm cool. And I'll be honest, I have had a girlfriend before, but like, no. Okay. I had, but I was like in high school. Like I was like what, like a sophomore, and it just wasn't like
experimental.
Yeah,
you were in a phase.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No,
okay. It's honest. It's transparent.
Yeah, I'm like no, I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. We're very annoying as women. I think we just be complaining just cause. Just cause, like, you just really want to argue. You just want somebody to like feed into your mess. I just can't do it. Oh. We both females, and I didn't like how like.
I'm sorry. I'm just
nah for real.
That's funny.
Like the girl that I was talking to, she tried to like make me the boy in the relationship, and I just thought that was very odd.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Someone's got to be the man.
Absolutely.
What's up with that?
I don't like that. We both get our nails done. We both get our hair done. Why are you trying to make me?
Why can't you both be feminine?
I don't like that.
Because never guys have that? I don't think guys have that. When I see two male dudes that are hooked up, like
one of them is usually like not usually, but like I have seen that. Yes.
Okay, absolutely. So one of them I have. Okay.
Because I know a lot of gay dudes I know. They go for dudes that are more like manly. They don't want, you know what you want. It's not necessarily DL, but like they just don't want you to be like them.
Yes, they don't want a feminine part. Or someone
a punk don't want a punk.
They that's kind of weird because they are kind of attracted to people.
And I mean, in my opinion, I mean, some people are like, don't care. I ain't never seen a stud with another stud. I don't care how it sounds.
Do you know that guy that does content on the gram where he's constantly trying to hook up studs with other studs on blind dates?
No.
And they take off the blindfold, they damn near ready to fight. It's just the funniest.
What?
Yeah, I forget his name, but he's always constantly like hitting on studs or setting them up. Like he'll approach a stud like, "Hey, how you doing?" And the stud's just like, "What's up?"
No, I have.
Okay, you don't.
I think that's a little manly too. Like on another tip, I used to have this friend in high school. He liked studs. I was just like, side eye.
Pause.
Side eye.
Not a real pause.
Side eye. Because what's that about, my guy?
Stud? No, he's trolling.
No. He like would make it his mission. I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Get with a stud?
You're a little.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie.
Anyways.
Okay, but I felt like I have seen some studs lately, especially the ones that I know that you might know that turn feminine lately, and like, oh my god, you're a baddie. You know what I mean? I was just like,
I had a friend.
Like, whoa, you got like the package. Like, where was you hiding that? Like,
no, seriously, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I had a friend, Rena. When I seen an old picture of her, cause she used to have long hair before she cut it. But even when she like had it, she was still like she was chill. But I seen an old picture of her in high school. I think it was prom. She had this dress on. I was like, Rena, that's you.
Bad.
Like. Why now? Like, cause I'm a little confused.
I'm not gonna lie. When I see a stuff, I automatically do judge. I'll look at your brother. Do you have it? Do you have it under there? Like, could you perform back? Like,
that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie,
bro. I'm not gonna name her name. But I see one. I was like, I know you're a stud, but you got stuff. And then she's like, I think she's just faking it for the gram, but she's dressing hella feminine now, and she looks good. I'm like, yo, like, I wonder if you're still like, what's up? But like you
hollers.
You got the assets though. It's just because I will look if you're a stud. Like, do you really have it? Like,
that's crazy.
Because some studs be like the most beautiful women. They just don't want to be women. You know, and I get it. Like, or I don't know the correct term, what you want to be, or your pronoun.
Yeah. I don't really. That's a lot. That's a whole nother.
So that's why basketball wasn't intriguing for you.
Yeah, all that to say that.
You know they got lingerie football too, which is wild. You didn't know about that?
I think I've seen that now that you said that.
That is the wildest thing I've ever seen.
That's many.
It is a maniac sport. They dress in lingerie and they look good. And ain't no studs in there. Like,
that's many.
But they're playing. They only got the pads on, but they got bra and pants.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they got pads on still?
Yeah, they got the pads on, the shoulder pads and the helmet, but they're wearing like the sports bra and like bikini shorts,
that's
bikini underwear.
Anyway,
alrighty. All right, so moving on. Can we talk about religion though? Do you have a specific religion, or is it?
I was raised Christian. I still
Okay.
I believe in God. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. So Christian, you got it with side eye. Like, what you finna get into? No, I'm just wondering because, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I was very slightly considering being Muslim for a small period of time.
Really?
Yeah, because you know why? I don't know. I do have a thing for Muslim women now. It's weird because when I talk to them, I always reminded myself that all the conversations are great. That I never felt like these are the type of girl who's going to bring up some dumb American shit, like going to the club, or they need a man with this much money. Like, all my conversations are great with them. And so I was just like, I could see this kind of happening. And my neighbor's Islam. He's trying to get me to his mosque. And I'm just... And so I don't know. It was very recent where I was like, I might go this direction. Like, he gave me a Quran, I started reading it, and I realized, it's a lot of the Bible stuff in here. It's the same stuff.
A lot of that's really what it is with like a lot of like religions. I feel like from my not necessarily research, but for me just talking to people, because I'm very open minded. I've never imposed my faith on anybody. I be wanting to know like the similarities or the differences. I remember I talked to my friend, well, not my friend, coworker. And he's Jewish. I just wanted to know, like, I started asking him stuff. I'm like, is Sunday, like, important to y'all? Sunday's another day. They treat Saturday like Sunday.
The Sabbath.
Yeah. So, like, it was, like, questions like that. I wanted to know, like, I'm like, so who do y'all think, like, Jesus is? Like, is that, y'all don't see?
We went straight to it.
Yeah, because I'm like, I wanted to know. Like, I'm not that, like, my God is don't like, I mean, granted, like, that's what I feel. I'm not finna like tell you that what you believe in is wrong. Like, that's how you was raised. Because I mean, you ain't gonna tell me nothing about what I know. Like, what I believe is what I believe in. So I remember I asked him, like, so who is Jesus to y'all? Like, is that the way that Christians look at him? Is that who he is to you? Not at all. They see him as like just another prophet. Like he's not the Son of God. I'm like, okay. Yeah. From my knowledge, from
your knowledge, and my knowledge is very limited too. But I guess with they read the Torah, and that's only the first 6 chapters of the Bible.
I believe so.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
From like Genesis to Ezekiel or something like that. I don't know, but like it's just interesting.
Yeah, like I don't mind having conversations like that. I could do that. I've never imposed my faith or my belief on anybody. Like.
And you go to church and all that?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Absolutely. I was raised in church. My dad was a pastor.
He's not no more?
No.
Okay.
Pray for him.
Have you ever thought about going down that route?
What, being a preacher?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Why?
No.
Why?
No.
Tell me why.
That's not... See, I ain't gonna lie. Seeing him and all that, like, the energy he put into that...
It's a lot.
That was a lot. Like, he'd be up late night studying. And it's like, I commend him for it, but like, I never saw that for me.
Right.
No. And me even doing music, I don't believe that if my dad was still a pastor, I'd ever been like, my music would ever been either accepted or I wouldn't have been able to done it or do it when I did start it.
What does that mean, septic? So your music was septic?
Accepted.
Oh, accepted.
Yeah. I be talking fast sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's good.
But yeah, I don't think that my dad would have been cool with me making the music that I was making before.
So did your dad kind of dictate the music you put out before, you're saying?
No, like by the time like I really got into it, he stepped down. So he loved my music. Like, and I feel like even with him like coming back to God and rebuilding his relationship and everything, he listens to my music and he's still like, you know, what I say, he bypasses that. Because growing up, like I said, I was raised in a like very strict household, but my dad always, like, he'd show us music. Like, my mom, she loved Big Daddy Kane. I heard music. It just wasn't like,
I love that.
Come on, like, I don't know. It just was, my dad always had this saying, like, be in the world but not of it. Like, don't forget, like, your morals just because you around certain people. Like, you know, you still stand in what you are. Because, like, how you're protected in this household and how you're so guarded, that's not how the world is going to treat you. So you need to know both. So it was like, yeah, I was protected. Yeah, I was like, you know, guarded in my household. But my dad made sure, like, just keep them same morals when you leave this house. Like,
be in the world and not of it.
Yeah. Because you're going to see a whole bunch. You can't block me from what's outside of these four walls.
That's so dope because I feel like with religious people, they almost want to shut it out.
Yeah, it's like you can't do that. My dad never did that. No. Because we watched scary movies growing up. I wasn't that bad. Like, my parents weren't that, like, no.
But I think we can go into this, like, and you said your parents didn't allow you to watch TV.
Yeah, I couldn't watch TV during the week. Nope. Could not do that.
During the week. So on the weekends you could.
Yeah, I had to turn it off early on Saturdays because Sundays, the next morning I got church. Turn it off early on Sunday because I got school the next morning.
And did you like TV as a kid? Or
I liked watching movies. It was like some like Disney Channel I wanted to see, but it was like, that's when 106 in Park, like when I was in high school.
Oh my God. You couldn't watch.
No, I could.
You could.
Yeah.
You could. Okay.
Yeah, it was like, it just like as I got older, like my teenage years, it was more so like, okay, you can watch it, but you got to turn it off at a certain time because you got school the next morning. It's a school night.
Right.
Friday, you could do whatever you want to.
Interesting.
So
did you splurge on TV on them days?
Absolutely. If I stay up as long as I could, I'm knocking out with the remote in my hand.
And what did you do as a child without watching it? Did it actually
read?
Wow.
I was reading at the age of 2. I love to read.
And you love to read.
Yeah, even now. Like and when you know how they used to have them tests like to see how fast you could read.
Right.
I was always the fastest in my class.
What kind of books?
I really like urban fiction.
Okay.
But I read whatever. Like Harry Potter was never something I was into. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
But it's another it's
fiction. You like some fiction?
Yeah, I like that because like I used to write stories. Like so my imagination is crazy. But like reading helped me do that because it's like a movie that I'm reading. My mind, I'm able to take my mind. I can picture. I'm a very visual person. So if I read something, I picture my own depiction of what I'm reading.
It's better than TV.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's just in my because like I read a lot too for choice, but we only had one TV, so my dad would hog it and watch Korean stuff, which I just didn't want to watch because I couldn't understand it. I forgot how to speak it at a certain age.
Really?
Yeah, because like. And it's so funny because, like, my first day in this country in class, I didn't know a lick of English, man. And I remember, like, the teacher yelled at me, and she sent me outside, and I didn't know what she was doing. I was like, she put me outside, and so I went home. And then, like, I guess the school went on lockdown. Like, 'cause the teacher was like, oh, my God, I lost this child who don't know how to speak English.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I walked home. It was the first time I ever walked home, and as a kindergartner. And then, like, they called the school. My mom was freaking out. Like, we lost your child. And then my grandma was like,
that's actually wild.
No, he's here. He walked home. I don't know how the hell he got here, but he did. My
That's
grandma was,
crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. That teacher was so nice to me the next day, I remember, though.
I bet.
Yeah, but I didn't know a lick of English, man. So, I don't know. It was just, my experience was very...
That's crazy.
Everyone has a different story for sure.
Yeah.
But just kind of, you know, growing up in this. So basically, my point is I like reading. We didn't get to watch a lot of TV. But TV did help me learn American culture, I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. But like you said, it helps you imagine better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Versus just watching something and it's like it's being shown to you.
Bro, like,
no.
Like I'm dating girls now that have like kids and like all they do is stick an iPad in their face and all they want to do is watch the iPad. And I'm wondering, like, do they have the same imagination we did? You know, because some of the books that I liked growing up was like, I don't know if you know this book, it was like Choose Your Own Adventure. And it was wild because you get to a certain point and it would give you choices. Go to page 67 if you want to go down the road on the left. Okay, I used to love those books, bro. So, like, I don't know. I just feel you on. I think your parents did a major doing that for you, you know, because it taught you that reading is cool.
It was.
You
I ain't
know?
gonna lie. I love to read.
Reading's fun.
I really do.
And I just went back to it recently. I just started going back to Barnes and Nobles and buying books. And I'm like, this is the best thing to do in the morning. I was, you know, instead of being on social media and doing that whole comparison thing where everyone's, you know, comparing yourself to these fake lives. Like,
I used to love the library.
Bro,
we had to take trips during school.
When was the last time you been to the library? I haven't.
It's been a while. I just went to Barnes and Nobles. What was that like? A few weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it good? Was it like?
It was cool. I haven't opened the book. I ain't gonna lie that I got because it was already a book that I was trying to read. That I'm already into right now. But
what's the book?
It's called A Divine Revelation of Hell. Basically, this lady, and it's a true story. This lady, in her dreams, Jesus is taking her to hell to show her how bad it is and like why people go here, what you can do to not go here. And it's really, he did all that with her for her to make the book for believers to read and like this is not where you want to go.
Wow. So this lady had a dream. Or was it
a couple of them? Like every like multiple nights.
Reoccurring dreams.
Yes.
Which are like scary because if you've never had one, it's
no. And mind you, reading in books is crazy because like I had to reread some pages because I'm like I have to remind myself this is real. Like this lady is really writing from her experience.
What is it called again?
A Divine Revelation of Hell.
A divine. Okay, I need to get this book. Okay.
It's Manny.
Okay.
Like. He taking her through there. Pause. I've never even used that word, but that was Manny.
So you're into it sounds like.
No, that's crazy. Cause like I say, like I'm such a visual person, so I'm picturing everything and it's so descriptive. But like I'm like, that's wild. That's the last place I want to go. Let me get it together. Like,
have you ever had a recurring dream?
No.
Interesting. Okay.
But my dreams be like super vivid, especially after like I took a break from smoking.
Yeah, they can get really scary.
Crazy. The last dream I had, I was literally fighting demons. It was really wild.
It's like your TV's in HD from the 80s or something. Like it gets real.
Yeah.
You ever wake up in a dream and still be in a dream?
Yes.
Okay. That's scary too.
Yes.
Because I've done that.
Yes.
And it's usually when I stop smoking. Where like I remember living a whole 3 days in a dream and then waking up and then living another day in a dream and it was only like 1 8-hour.
Yeah, that was crazy. The last dream I had, I had basically like I went to sleep in the dream and woke up. It was wild.
That's
I ain't
wild,
gonna lie.
right?
Nah, that dream was crazy.
So you know there are certain tricks you can do to learn that you're in a dream. And it's
really?
I've actually done. I read a book on it, and you can actually end up controlling your dreams by realizing something's a dream, which is wild. But like one of the things is you can't tell time, and you can't read. And so if you're ever in a dream, and there's another thing too, you can't turn on a light switch. You cannot turn off and on lights. Yeah. So those are like little tricks that if you're in a dream, you can do to tell yourself. Oh, and then it's crazy because when you have those realizations, if you say, this is a dream, you wake up. So you can be in your dream being like, I think this is a dream. Let me just start to fly. And then you can control your dreams. And I've done it. And I've done it.
That's interesting.
I've really done it just like reading books like, oh shit. Like, it's crazy. It's really wild. It's really wild stuff. Talk about how you go about recording your music. What's the process? Are you in a professional studio? You record at home?
I had a setup at home before. That was some years ago. But now I just record. I go to Legacy, Luigi, if you know who that
great
is.
Studio, yeah.
And this other guy, Vidal, he in Vallejo.
Great studios.
Yeah. I don't like to go in the studio. It's been very few times I didn't went in there and like actually wrote something. I like to have whatever I'm about to do already ready.
Some people freestyle. You're right. Yeah.
I'm not good at that yet. No, like I have to like I'm a writer first. I was doing poetry before I was ever even doing music. So, writing is like definitely my strong suit. So I have to poetry? Like, I here and there, not like as much as I used to. No, because it's like I can't hear it. I can't even write nothing without it turning into a song. Right. So no, because it was like I said, it was like that's what I was doing beforehand. Once I figured out that I could write to a beat, it changed me being able to just write freely. Like I don't feel like I can do that because now I can hear a beat, me just writing. So it's like it's not the same.
This is one of the funnest things you could ever do in life is write to a beat, if you're good at it. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's one of the funnest things ever.
No, that was cool. Yeah, I like to even like putting a song together. I'll be getting happy like because like being able to piece something, or I might get a random idea and it's like, okay, that was good, let's say that for later, and then to have that tied back in to whatever else I'm writing, I'm like, okay, that really could have stayed there the whole time, but I just didn't know what was gonna come before that. It's cool composing the song. I like that.
Have you ever thought about just doing poetry at an event? Because they do the poetry nights at Fluid 510. Those are great events. I've never
done an open mic in that sense because I don't memorize any of my poems. Like it was just more so for me to just compose my feelings versus composing the song. I was just putting my feelings in a way where it sounded like good, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. You should try going. Fluid 510 throw some great poetry nights, man. They have some great events out there. Are you doing any albums right now? Or is it just like, because I feel like a lot of artists now are just doing single-based songs. They're just single.
I feel like I've done that for so long. One of my friends was just on my line not too long ago about how like I don't have a project. He was like, you didn't put out so many songs. You need a project. A few of my friends actually. So in the midst of me writing and recording, I was simultaneously putting two projects together and didn't even know. So right now I have this gospel rap project that Heaven is on right now, and
so it is a gospel rap project.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be like that because honestly I was going to try to like somehow intertwine the two, but when I actually put down and wrote down the songs that I have, they both I was able to separate them. I'm like, okay, well, this project's almost done and this could be another one. So it's an R&B island reggae mix, like how Bryson Tiller had Trap Soul.
Oh yeah,
that's what I like. That's what I'm basically doing with R&B and reggae. So that's my blend of that, and then Heaven is gonna be on the gospel rap.
Where's the reggae influence from?
I've always my dad always played reggae music around me growing up.
Dancehall too.
Yeah,
I love dancehall.
Yeah, and I mean my own interest. Like I think my song "Sick" was my first time being like feeling like, oh, like it was a reggae type beat. So me writing on that, the feedback I got from that, it felt like
right.
It felt like I was at home. I'm like, okay, like cool. The same way I put them headphones on for the first time and recorded my first song, that's how I felt when I made that song. I'm like, oh, this might be my niche.
If you never gone to a reggae dancehall club and just drank, you're missing out on life, my friend. Because like I think there's one in Oakland I went to. It's just the DJ was so on, bro. Like playing the best dancehall that I've never heard.
That'd be cool.
And when you're just vibing, it's like it's just different. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and they could literally be saying American. I think even one of the songs I heard, I think they're just redoing an American song.
Yeah,
but it sounded better.
Yeah. Like I didn't I like to go to like I went to a couple shows. This artist Fia, he's super dope. I saw him in Berkeley. I went to Monterey for my birthday to go but it was like a reggae festival, and J Boog was there. Love him. The Green, Josh Thofi, he was there. It was really cool. I was really it's this dude Samu Fiji, rest in peace. His birthday was just not too long ago. He passed like about a year ago actually. But I kind of like I put myself on. Like I wanted to know more about that culture because I felt like I made that song. I was like, okay, well, I need to know if this is what I'm gonna be doing. I want to know like the heavy hitters in that area, because versus just like rap and like R&B. So I made a lot of connections in that arena. Like, I just had a show in the city, and that was super dope. Like, that was my like second time performing with a live band. That was really dope. That was really cool.
I feel like every artist needs to experience that experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Because your music comes alive. And like performing with a live band, you really understand your timing and where you need to be.
It was dope even being able to catch, like, I was like, okay, like, because I've never heard, like, the way they even redid my song, hearing the beat, I was like, oh, it starts here. I'm like, okay, cool. That's what's up. Because I'm like, one of the songs I performed is really like a faster paced song. They slowed the beat down, but I was still able to like perform the song exactly the way it was recorded. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. But
you hear the drums better too.
Yeah,
live. Like you get to ride the drum beat better.
Yeah,
it just can be everything.
That was my first time performing without my background vocals too. That was cool. Yeah, because I felt like that was like I didn't know if I could do that for real, but that was dope.
You can. It's quite the experience. Before we transition.
What time you gotta go?
I'm originally supposed to be there by 5.
Yeah.
You guys gotta go pretty soon?
I've been keeping up with them lately.
Okay.
Like, at the latest, I told him just now at the latest I'd probably be there by 6.
Okay. He cool?
He ain't text me back yet.
Okay.
You want to wrap it up in like 30 or 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's transition to the dancing.
Okay.
I know you did some Polynesian performances recently. Some questions if she really is Polynesian. Maybe you are. 23 and me.
I don't want to like claim a culture that like I don't know like if I'm really a part of it, but hey, maybe. I'm involved.
Maybe
I'm involved. I got a real love and appreciation for the culture, so that's for sure.
How is the dance culture? How is dancing for someone that's getting into it, that's doing it? Is it a very refreshing breath of fresh air compared to just doing music and all that?
I grew up with I have a background in dance anyways. I did ballet, Afro-Haitian, house, hip hop. So I've always had a love for dancing, and I praise dance when I was in church. I did hula when I was in middle school, so that's where the love and like the desire to really do it came from, because I did it like when I was younger. I've been doing it now for like about 2 years, hula and Tahitian, both of them, and it's been really dope. I already have the stage presence, and I already have like with the background in dance. It's just another, is that the word, facet? Another like
I feel you're comfortable with it.
Yeah, it's cool. Like I love doing it, and it's been really dope. Like performing with doing shows with the Halal. It's in Antioch. It's called Malo Ahana. It means forever family. And I really I started dancing again because I felt like I had lost a part of me that honestly I got a relationship, and I felt like I just had lost a piece of me, literally. But it was more so my music just wasn't. It didn't feel like enough. I needed something else to fill my time. So, and I felt like I had lost a piece, a feminine part of me too. I was just I got real hard, and I didn't I got real isolated, and I felt like I was just getting too cold. So I really did it to embrace my femininity more.
That's dope.
So
that was
dope
really cool way of
cool.
interpreting it.
Yeah.
So expression through body and dance and movement.
Because I mean, for women, a lot of our trauma is literally stored in our hips. I mean, I don't know if that's for just people, period, but I know women, that's where it's literally stored. So
that's deep, because Polynesian dance is a lot of hips.
Yeah. So I thought that was really cool. And that halal is really dope. Shout out to Kiana and Alex. But I love them.
It spoke to you.
Yeah.
When I see you enjoying what you were doing, and it's you were right. You had that background in the show, because maybe people that did that dance and that one that you showed me, they just do that type of dance. But you definitely do what you were doing with your body, and like you said, it is a lot of expression to hips. It's dope. It's
Absolutely.
Very feminine. It's very feminine. Which is beautiful. I mean, for guys
really
to
cool.
watch that, yeah.
And it's a culture thing. It's not looked at as so it's not a sexual dance. That's not, no. You're literally telling a story with every movement that you're making with your hands, your feet, all that means something.
Because they're all stories.
Yeah.
It's not a dance, it's a story.
Yeah.
From what I heard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's literally how they told their stories. So that's really cool.
And it's about ascension, it's about growth, becoming a woman.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I know it's certain on the Samoan culture, and I think in Tongan as well. I don't know the word for it. I'm gonna chop it. I ain't gonna say it. But basically, I don't know if it's the girl being like before she gets married or something like that, or if she's like before she starts her period. That's like their way of like becoming. That's the way they like see you becoming a woman now. Yeah. And like I said, I don't know the name for it, so I ain't gonna say it. But it's a certain dance that girl does, and I could be wrong, but from my information, that's what I know. It's really dope. Like even the attire, like it's not a costume. It's really traditional, and I just love their culture and like their traditions. They're very family oriented, very respectful people.
Food too.
Yeah, food's very good. Very good. I love Samoan food.
This is my question I want to ask you. Top 3 restaurants in your area.
In my area, it's this Hawaiian barbecue place called Yummy House. That's number 1, for sure. It's this Mexican market, Los Mexicanos. That food is so good to me. And
authentic Mexican cuisine?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't really, Then my 2 like spots for real. You said 3.
2's good enough.
Yeah, we just gonna leave it there because I eat that a lot.
That just gives you more shot of them too.
Yeah.
More props to the 2 restaurants.
I be at that Mexican spot all the time.
You've been in music for a bit, got your account back, going toward the spiritual growth, involving dance. What is the longer vision for your career, and wherever it's going, if it's with music or beyond?
Long term, like what I see myself really doing, like past this, because I feel like the way that, like, I always like to use this example. The way that guys use like basketball in high school or like college to get to the NBA, I use my voice just to get in the building, in the room, because I want my own label eventually. I want to manage like artists. I don't want to like
That's
always
dope.
do because I can really write. Like I've done like a lot of like songs. I was just in the songwriting camp with Doc Dollar.
Okay.
No,
Doc Dollar. Doc
Yeah.
Dollar is my guy.
Yeah,
How
that
has
was
he
super
been?
cool. He good. His birthday just passed too.
God, he's such a factor, bro.
He's dope. But
dope music, does videos.
yeah, he hosted like this little songwriting camp, and that was cool. Like I was able to write for people like LMA.
He got you writing for LMA?
It was like, hey, well, I hope that song come out. If not, send it back, bro. But that was dope. Yeah, it was some other people too. But I just named out that real quick. I don't even know if I can say that, but I said it. So whatever.
We're manifesting.
Right. But that was cool though. Yeah, I like that. And it's been songs that I even gotten on where I wrote like the verse for the other person that was like on the song with me. So
You like writing for other people.
it was just dope. In the times that like I did do it, it was pretty cool. Like even with my song Nice and Slow, I ain't gonna say like I wrote a verse, but I helped her like fix it, because I feel like with music, like you have the liberty to like talk how you text. You don't have to like actually say every single word the way it's written out, or like the English, like you don't have to say because, you can say cuz. You don't have to keep saying I. But even that that goes back to like just writing an essay. Like I really love to write, so I was really good at that in school. English was my best subject. You don't have to always say I when you writing something, because we already know you talking. So it's the same with music. You don't have to keep saying that.
I love that.
You can literally shorten it up. And so I know how to compose a song. That's really cool to me. So I feel like that'd definitely be something I know I could like do. And I have a lot of resources. I'm very resourceful. Yeah. I know a lot of people. I know how to network. I know how to put myself out there and market myself. So I know eventually I could definitely develop an artist under me to like have the same opportunities in the same rooms that I've either been, or even bigger. For sure.
It's a great way to give back too, from all the stuff that you learned, and give it back to the next one.
Absolutely.
Next one that's coming up, you know what I mean?
And I'm still learning too. That's why I feel like I never do that right now, because I'm an artist managing another artist. I don't think that's like, I still want to put energy into me. I couldn't do that right now.
That is
at
tough.
all.
I think you could do it.
I probably could,
for
but
the
like,
one that's right. Not everyone. Not a roster of 5 people.
Absolutely not.
But like, if you saw an artist that was just like you, you're like, damn, you remind me.
If they wanted it, like for me, like I'd do it. I
maybe
wouldn't.
a family member coming up, or like a
maybe
cousin or something like that.
Yeah.
You got Heaven on the rollout.
Yes, that's been cool.
That's the new project. Tell me everything that's going on with Heaven.
That song, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared of that song because I couldn't even write that song without crying, let alone record it. I was bawling in the studio. I probably like really had like a real moment with God in the studio. Like, he was recording me and he was asking me, he's like, "Do you want me to pause?" I'm like, "No, whatever it catch, just low it, just turn it down." And we just had that in the background. You want nobody to hear it, but it's in the vibration. It's in the song. Like, you can hear, like, even if you can't really hear me actually crying, it's embedded into the song. You're going to feel all the emotions that's coming out with this record. So, it's more so a conversation with God than me, like, trying to, like, really, like, make it gospel rap or me, like, putting it in that box. Because it was just really a conversation. And it really, even when I wrote it, I couldn't write that song like by myself, just like on like a whim. Like, I couldn't just try to like turn the beat on and write it. No, like every single word in Heaven is something God gave me. I didn't really write that. I wrote it, but I didn't. It was all like he was giving me what to say, but it still applied to me. Everybody else can just relate to it or hear it. And that's exactly what it's doing. Every person that's heard it so far, even like the little series I've done, because the dude that shot it for me, he broke it into 4 parts because he said it sounded like a prayer every little clip.
That's dope.
And I agree, but like I did it, like I turned it into, instead of me just like posting it and rolling out, I just made it like a series type of thing. So that's been dope. Like, I've never done something so calculated before. I was just like kind of putting out stuff to just see like what worked or like what people liked, and I'm like, I capitalize off that. But now doing something like this intentional has been really dope. It's been like opening my eyes to like a different side of even me too. So it's been cool. I'm excited to put it out.
Y'all, I love the stuff that you are putting out. You got dope content that we talked about it off. I think you just need more.
Yeah.
You just need more content.
It's coming.
Thanks for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, you're back on the rise, man. I respect what you're going through. You've been through a lot.
Yeah.
I hope you get the numbers back to where you want. Please run the trials a ton. You're going to see the clips from this pod. Anything you want to mention before we get out of here? Or?
I got a show coming up.
Yeah,
a couple of them actually. I have a show next weekend in Oakland. I think it's called Breathe Air is the name of like the open mic or what they got going on. But it's at Obsidian Healing Camp. I performed there a couple of times before, but just with another promoter. So it's cool like that. Even like the establishment itself like kept me in mind, just like to put my name out there to other people that host events there. So that's pretty cool. Obsidian Healing Camp.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. And then I have another one. I'll actually be modeling for that event. That's in August 22nd. For the girl that I was just talking about, the promoter at that venue, she's doing something else. And then long term, I got a performance in September. But it's pretty cool. Like, I just feel like everything is lining up the way it's supposed to. Like, I genuinely feel like at this moment, like I don't even remember taking a break. I feel like I'm just like, as much energy as I'm putting into it now, it's just more intentional. I'll say that. Yeah.
Please drop your social media handles for us where we can find you.
I'm on Twitter, Shekinah Keys, and Instagram, Shekinah Keys, but it's just 2 H's on the Shekinah and 2 S's on the keys. TikTok, Shekinah Keys. Everything's my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mess with the YouTube Shorts?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Those have a lot of traction right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I just know that from experience. YouTube Shorts, ton of traction. You could probably average like 700,000 views for like 100 on Instagram, I think. So
okay.
Just some advice. But man, she's been going crazy. She's coming back. Shekinah Keys, y'all. Check out her mic drop on her Instagram. Check out her new stuff. I just heard the song preview, man. For Heaven. Love that song. Might have to get thrown on Create Mic Dress. We wanted to plan that.
We can do that. We can do that. No problem.
Yeah, we did the pod. Might as well, man.
Good.
But I definitely mess with your movement going forward. I love the message. I really do. So please go add on the gram, catch the clips, Create Studios podcast, Shekinah Keys.
Hello.
Go follow her, man. Stop lagging. Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.